scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Matt Hardy. The opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton.
Hey, nothing you can say, nothing's gonna change what you've done to me. Now it's time to shine, I'm gonna take what's mine. Take what's mine.
Reversed it. He's a slippery devil. I cannot express how much admiration I have for Matt Hardy's never say die attitude.
And I can't express how sick I am of hearing him talk himself up and then choke in the ring.
I think you're selling him short, King. Yes, Matt Hardy has faced adversity. Yes, he's been beaten before. But by God, everyone who steps in the ring with him knows they've been in a fight. He countered that and made it look easy.
I think Matt Hardy should change his slogan from "I will not die" to "I cannot win."
King, why do you say things like that when 9 times out of 10 they just make you look like a fool in retrospect?
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize to the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that... Matt Hardy has said it many times. He will not die. And we're seeing that determination here tonight.
Oh, I'm sure he won't die here tonight, JR. Being within an inch of his life, maybe.
Why do you have to be that way, King? Why can't you respect his tenacity?
Hey, Matt Hardy put his muscles where his mouth was. He'd have my respect. But he's all talk.
biggest supporters since the early days of his career. And it's great to see him in action here tonight.
Yeah, ever since he went to SmackDown, we haven't seen much of Matt Hardy. And you don't hear me complaining. What a counter!
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No, wait. I can already tell this is going to be a great match. And I don't want... Uh-oh! Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as...
There's the pin! A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3.
Trouble, JR. I think he's going to... I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us.
JR?
The RKO! Boy, when he...
Here's the pin! Could this be it?
Is that? No, only 2. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time...
Man, he's just laying in those punches, JR.
Yeah, and I bet I know how many we're going to see, too.
I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Wow! There's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out. Oh, boy, this is not... His opponent tried to hang on, but the pain was just too great.
I don't think
Here's your winner,
differently, JR. It was either tap out or suffer a serious injury.
There's only one choice to make in a situation like that, but that doesn't make it any easier.